What's going on, everybody? It's the Jack here once again with another Waveiture 101 video for you guys. Yeah, that's right. Professor Waveiture is back at it again with another Waveiture 101 video for you guys on this wonderful Wavy Wednesday. First things first. If you guys are watching me for the first time, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and make sure you guys hit that notifications bell. For those of you guys who are returning to my channel, welcome back. You feel me? Appreciate you for coming back. Appreciate you for always. You guys seen the you guys seen the title and the thumbnail to the video. You already know this video is gonna be about how to get waves on your sides, how to achieve Waveiture progress on your sides. This question was asked to me on my last video, and I figured that this would be a great topic to discuss again. Even though I discussed it before, it's always one of those things that's always going to be reoccurring, you feel me? So I figured I'll reiterate, some of the things I'm going to say in this video is going to be similar to what I said before. And I'm going to have a couple of new points and things like that, you feel me? So with that being said, keep it locked, don't go anywhere. It's going to be alright, so boom. First things first, to get waves on your sides. You gotta have patience. To get waves on your sides, you have to have patience. Your sides tend to be the last part of your hair to get wave to wave up and to have a wave development. So you must have patience, trust the process, and enjoy the process. You gotta, when you're putting in that brushwork, you have to start enjoying the brushwork. When you put in those, that time in the mirror with your brush sessions, you have to start to like that. You feel me? You can't look at brushing as if it's a chore. You can't look at brushing as if it's something that's, extra or something. Or you can't look at it like as if you're, you can't look at it negatively. You have to look at it positively. You have to start enjoying brushing. You gotta have fun with it. When you're having fun, you're not gonna be even thinking about the fact that you're brushing because you're having fun with it. So that's the first step. That's for just waves, period. Not just on your sides, but it really resonates with you. Secondly, biggest tip that I can give you guys is to have first, and if your waves on your sides aren't developed at a state where you feel like you're solid, stay away from the high tapers. Matter of fact, tapers period, honestly, but really want to stay away from high tapers and fades and things like that, because those kill your potential to have the waves develop. When you're going in and you're getting your fades and your tapers, in a sense you're balding that area because of the way that it has to blend in order to give you the fade or the taper. So with that being said, you're chopping off a lot of hair that could be converted into waves. So when I first started waving, to get the waves on my sides, to get those going, I very rarely got tapers. Like, honestly, when I first started waving, I never got a taper. I never got a taper at all. You feel me? I just had a regular dark Caesar all the way around, and just used that, until my waves started coming in. Then my waves started really coming in, looking good, and started connecting on the sides. And from there, I let my waves get deeper. Then once my depth and my definition started coming, you feel me? That's when I decided, all right, maybe I should get a taper, clean up the sides. That it's harder to lay down. Maybe I should get like a low fade or things like that. Just have fun with the cut. However, when you're trying to maximize your wave development on your sides, really stay away from those like taper and fade like cuts. Just to help you have more hair to curl up. You feel me? Waves are a hairstyle. In order to get your waves, you need hair. So if you're chopping off at the hair, you're not gonna be able to turn that hair into waves. Thirdly, in terms of brushing, you guys are going to need to know your angles. So in order to find your angles, you either have to pick an angle and figure out which direction you want your waves to come in. Pick that angle and go to town and put in a lot of consistent work with that angle. Or if you're not sure on which angle to brush, the best way to brush your hair is in the natural growth pattern. That's one thing I've been doing. So especially for like my weak side, it has been helping tremendously developing my weak side together. But that's neither here nor there. When it comes to just finding that angle, if you don't want to physically create an angle to follow, look at your hair growth pattern. If your hair on your side, say, grows this way, then just brush this way. If your hair grows more as a downward, angle, then brush downward. It's fairly simple when it comes to finding that angle. Either create your angle or go with your natural hair growth pattern. and go to town with it. You know, you gotta stay consistent with those brush angles. Pick an angle and go with that angle, and you know, keep going and keep going and keep going, and don't stop, and put in work consistently. You feel me? You can't just brush your sides every so often and expect your waves on your sides to come. Another tip that I'm gonna give you guys is honestly brushing your sides more than you'll brush your top or your back. Or if your sides are like the last part that's not connecting yet, put in more work. Do my start and end method. If you're gonna, you know, if you're lacking waves on your sides, go in with start off with your brush session with your right side, then hit your left side, then hit your right side again, then hit your left side again. Then after that, go in with your top, your back, and your crown. Then finish again with your right side, then your left side, just to make sure that your right and your left sides and your sides period are getting the work they need. They're getting that attention. You know, when it comes to like when breaking down your sides, each of your sides need individual attention. You can't just brush from your crown all the time. Sometimes you physically have to brush each side. You feel me? I made a video on this not too long ago. I feel like it was like maybe like 2-3 months ago, on like my brush techniques, not like my brush angles, but my full out how to brush. I believe I named the video my brushology method, or something to that effect. I'll actually be reiterating that video pretty soon too, to kind of explain to you how I break down my brush sessions. You feel me? And how I break down each side and things like that to kind of help maximize your wave potential. But yes, so after you you know, you're gonna just want to make sure you're really going in on each side, making sure you're hitting your sides multiple times, you know, within one session, and you know, complete your sessions regularly, like daily. Like I always tell people, brush your hair every day. You know, it's not hard. Set aside time to go brush your hair and brush your hair. Your answer to a lot of your wave and waveiture related questions are gonna come from brushing your hair. Other tips as far as, you know, getting your waves on your sides occurs with wolfing too. You feel me? If you like, remember I told you guys like literally like probably 2-3 minutes ago, I'm not sure how long ago it was, but how I told you guys you need hair on that section of your head for that hair to get converted into waves. You feel me? Remember I said that? Yeah, so with that being said, you guys are gonna have to wolf. You know, the wolfing is going to help define those curls that are now going to be getting laid down with your constant brush work and converting those curls into waves. You feel me? So you guys have to wolf. You feel me? I'm not saying you have to go on any, you know, heavy, crazy 7-8 month wolf journey or whatever, but you guys are gonna have to wolf your hair out. As far as the duration of time for your wolf, like I said in my wolfing video, that all depends on, you know, the texture of your hair, how, you know, thick or thin or loose your coils are, and things like that. You feel me? So we're just, you know, really going with like a solid wolf session that's going to help, you know, your hair start to wave up and help with definition to have those waves begin to pop and you know, gain. All right, guys. I think I really gave you guys all the physical tips that's needed, from character traits to actual, you know, brush related tips that's going to help you with maximizing your wave potential on your side. I'm not gonna really go in with a brush session on my sides because everybody has to brush their hair differently. However, I'm just gonna show you the angle I hit really quickly when it comes to my side. So when I'm brushing my left side, matter of fact, let me just unrag. You feel me? Make it a little bit easier to show, so you guys can see the flow of my waves. So, yes sir. Alright, so it's not a wave check, but when I'm brushing my left side, I basically, this is like a new angle I've been hitting too. I come more in front of the ear towards my temple and brush like this way. Hold on, let me grab a brush right here. I brush like my hair coming this way when I'm brushing my left side. And I just go in routinely coming this way, just like that. And when I'm brushing my right side is slightly different. It's less, you know, straight of a hit this way. I come downward a little bit more. I come more so like this, coming down towards my jaw, less than my temple. Instead of coming like towards my eyes like I do with my left side, I come more down towards my cheek. And that's the way I set it. you know, brushing my right and my left sides. You feel me? You know, it's just all about finding that angle and staying consistent. You know, I found that angle, and that's the reason why my left side is starting to connect more. My left side, my forks are like dissipating. I'm borderline flawless on my left side, like as you guys can see. Hopefully I'm in the shot. But yeah, you know, I'm borderline flawless on my left side. On my right side, I got still, this is my weak side, I still got more work to do, but I feel like I'm definitely on the way. And that just comes from staying consistent with my breast angles, finding that angle at first, then going to town once I find that angle. You feel me? That's really important. And just staying consistent. I know I said that probably like 15 times in this video, but I can't, you know, stress that enough to you guys. It's really important just to stay consistent. All right, guys. So that's gonna kind of wrap up the, you know, the tutorial of this how to get waves on your sides video. Just a quick recap. You know, you guys are gonna want to, one, have patience. You gotta have patience. Two, after you're patient, you have to stay away from those taper and fade like cuts until your waves on your sides are developed. A way to make sure that those waves are being developed is by making sure you find your angles, or you create an angle and staying consistent with it, as well as going through with a solid woof session. And you know, just put it in that constant, consistent brushwork all the time. All right, everybody, for some reason my outro to the video had cut and you know, wasn't in the recording for some reason. I'm not sure, but I wanted to make sure I send you guys off with the proper outro. So with all this being said, make sure you guys keep that Waveiture going, keep that breast in motion if you want the ocean, if you want any Waveiture merch. Make sure you guys reach out to me. All of my contact information will be in my description box below. Make sure you guys pick a goal and go get it, and have a great day. All right, I'm out.